Hi everyone. We are here to just discuss about the semi-final World Cup match of the World T20 between India and England. And we know very well that yesterday India beat West Indies by 5 wickets with Sanju Samson scoring 97 of 50 balls and paved the way for entering into the semi-final slot. Now, as it stands today, we have seen India have been doing very well for the last few decades as far as T20 World Cup is concerned. And now, presently, the current situation as it stands today is that India has got a lot of potential, barring few failures. So now, as far as the two teams comparing of the two teams is concerned, we can see here. I'll give you the list of the England team just in 1 minute. The latest one, yeah. Harry Brooks, the captain, Tom Banton, Joe Butler, and Salt, then Jacob Behan, then Jeff Curran, and Liam Garrison, Will Jackie, and Jamie Overstone, and Rohan Ahmed. These are all the all-rounders. Then Joe Archer, one of the oldest test players, Adil Rashid, and Josh. So these are the few people who are now connected with the England team, and the captain of England team has been doing very well. And now, as far as India is concerned, we have seen India has lost one of the matches with South Africa, bearing to improper planning, we can say, and that would have cost them dearly had the match between India and West Indies would have been washed out due to rain or any other weather geographical conditions. But now God was kind enough and we got the time to play. And as a result, India has scraped past in the West Indies by a good margin, sparing about four balls to spare. But still, on the whole, we can see that India needs to be very strict in terms of planning, in terms of strategy. Now, let me give you the combination. Now, there are thoughts that Abhishek Sharma might be removed from this squad, may not be considered for the current squad that is on March 5th at Bombay. But I think that will be a biggest blunder. Actually, Abhishek Sharma needs good counseling, and that part has been missing. Actually, the failures in the World Cup, they scored not, then 10, then 50, 50 runs against Zimbabwe. And again, yesterday, Yesterday's match, he scored 10 runs. He's unable to decide whether to go outright or to just balance his innings. I think there he needs good counseling, and the coach Gautam Gambhir has to play a very important role. And otherwise, I think we'll be losing a good player. And I, for one, feel Abhishek Sharma will be one trump card in a match for India against England. He should never be removed and he should be considered for this match. The openers, Abhishek Sharma, Sanju Samson. First down, Ishant Kishan. Then followed by Suryakumar Yadav. Then Tilak Verma. Then your all-rounder, Hardik Pandya. And the rest to follow. Like Subham Dubey and all those things. We'll follow them. This should be the clear combination. I, for one, feel Abhishek Sharma should be considered for this match and he will be the trump card. Please mind you. Because this match, because the bowlers, the pitch, the length, all will suit to the liking of Abhishek Sharma. So therefore, I think he needs to be considered for this case. He will be the trump card. And provided we eliminate him from this match, India will be losing a very big candidate. Maybe we may win the match, but I think I, for one, feel Abhishek Sharma should be considered. If at all there are any skeptical mind that no, because yesterday he has dropped 2-3 catches, mainly because of lack of confidence, and anybody for that matter needs confidence, and I think the team management should play a very important role, and he needs to be counseled and provided. And as far as the bowling department is concerned for India, India has been doing very well. I have seen Jasprit Bumrah. Whenever he has been called to bowl, he is doing something good, either in taking wickets. But of late, in the recent matches, he is also going for runs. Earlier, he was very strict and tidy in bowling. But now, Jasprit Bumrah is also giving away runs. And Varun Chakravarti has been mastered by all the teams. They have observed his videos, his bowling hand, his bowling action, and the release of the ball, where from he is releasing the ball. And I think Varun Chakravarti needs to change his strategy in terms of bowling to the candidates. Of course, no doubt he is a trump card also. As far as India is concerned, we have Jasprit Bumrah, Akshardeep, Akshar Patel. If he is considered, then Jasprit Bumrah and Varun Chakravarti and Shivam Dubey is a little wary and he is giving away runs. So we are missing the sixth bowler. Sixth bowler, maybe I for one feel Mohammad Siraj can be inducted into the team. Maybe he will do the wonders. And while for picking up wickets also, he might put pressure on England. So I for one feel the bowler, if at all has to be considered, Mohammad Siraj also needs to be given a chance. So I think this will be the combination. And Bombay is a happy hunting ground for India. Yes, in 1984, we lost the match there. And in spite of all these things, I think Bombay is a happy hunting ground, but the pitch will play a very important role. And whoever wins the toss might consider to bat first. So that again depends on the situation, on the conditions, and if at all India has to play in the second fiddle by making England to bat first. India has to be very careful. India has to plan accordingly, and it has to restrict England as much lowest total possible as far as possible for them. The total should not exceed more than 180. 180 will be the chasing total because the pitch might aid spin, and Adil Rashid is doing well. So therefore, one has to take into account that point also. Now, what are the other areas that we have to focus? Now, there are a lot of astrological predictions so many people are giving, and everybody is considering about astrological prediction about the star of India, the star of uh, the captain of the team, Yadav, and so I don't believe in that. The the player's performance on the particular day is more important how they played. But if India has to win this match, they must tighten their fielding. They should not drop the catches. Of late, India has been doing that. Most of the even Tilakaraj Verma has dropped so many catches. Yesterday we have seen Abhishek Sharma has dropped so many catches. So this area needs to be bucked up, and the fielding coach, whoever it is, must take care of that. As far as England is concerned, they have been doing very well. They also have certain weaknesses. Joe Butler uh, is the easy target for everyone now. He is not performing as he was doing earlier. And Curran is an all-rounder and he is doing well. So we have to focus individually on the captain, vice captain, and we have to create a strategy. What should be the bowling point? What should be the placement of fielding, particularly in the first 6 overs? And therefore, India needs to plan. If at all India has to reach to the final, it must plan. And the most important thing about winning and coming into the final is self-confidence. We should never lose the confidence, and we should never be second in thinking that yes, England is doing very well and we have to respect it. You can respect the team, but you have to go all out. You have to reach to the final. This is a very important chance we got. The last time we have seen Rohit Sharma and all, they did really well. And if at all we are going to beat England, we might face again, in all probability, South Africa. Again, in case India makes to the final, we have to work very hard again because South Africa has already beaten. That doesn't mean that we are inferior to them. We have got our own strategies, we have got our own strengths. Weaknesses, as far as possible, we have to curtail it. Particularly, the weakness as far as India is concerned is fielding side. Fielding is a lot to be desired, particularly in dropping the catches in most of the matches we have seen. And therefore, that has to be tightened. Buttered fingers should be made tightened. No, there should not be any buttered fingers, and this needs to be taken care of. And the overall team combination, teamwork has to work because it is not an individual game. Yesterday we have seen that Sanju Samson did very well, but don't forget the contributions of other players also. Even Abhishek Sharma also gave a good start, and followed by Tilakaraj Verma, the captain Yadav, and Rishikesh little bit. So therefore, I think all are contributing, and cricket is a teamwork. we need not, we should not focus on individual players altogether. And the partnership between the players is very important. That needs to be considered, and particularly the opening partnership. And as I mentioned just now, Abhishek Sharma is a trump card, and he should be taken into consideration. And if at all, if we get a total of more than 80 to 90 runs in the initial stages, I think India will do, and India can give a good target. And even in chasing also, yesterday we have seen, even we had 4 balls to spare. The planning should be effective, and we need to have a proper planning. And as far as England's this thing is concerned, they also dropped certain catches. But I think the current day form will count. What is the current day form on that day, on 5th March, is to be considered. Now, as far as New Zealand, South Africa is concerned, New Zealand is lucky that the run rate, due to the run rate, they got a chance to play, South Africa at Eden Gardens, Calcutta on 4th March. And that also is going to be a tough match between New Zealand. We have seen good players, even in South Africa, Macram and Miller. For South Africa, they are the trump cards. And as far as England is concerned, we have a lot of players for them. And Sachin Ravindra is also a good this thing. Then Mitchell and Slater, their captain, also is a good strategist. And it is going to be very interesting, and nobody can predict who is going to win that match, because both are good. New Zealand also has got good spinners. They can also tighten the screw. But generally, South Africans are the chokers in important matches. And I don't know what is their level of confidence, particularly for this semi-final match. And I wish that both the teams will do better, and a good team, whoever does very well, will win the match. And the same holds good for India and England also. But as a supporter for India, I wish India should win the match. It is not at all difficult, and we have played a lot of matches with England earlier. And I think the confidence level needs to be carried forward. Whatever confidence we have had earlier needs to continue. And I am particularly sure that we are going to do very well. One more thing is that the crowd will be behind us, supporting the Indians in all aspects. So therefore, we have plenty of support. And my 3 important players for this match will be Abhishek Sharma, Tilakraj Verma. Of course, Sanju Samson is also there. And in terms of bowlers, Bumrah, Varun Chakravarti, and if Akshar Patel plays, Akshar Patel. And in case there are changes, and if Rinku Singh is inducted into the team, by deleting Abhishek Sharma, we have to change the strategy. Rinku Singh has to do very well. Otherwise, we'll be on the other side. So therefore, Rinku Singh has to, if at all he gets a chance, he has to prove it. And all the Indian players are very good. They're having their very good strategies. Their match temperament also is very nice, and I'm sure they will do very well. But only thing is that one should not meddle with the team combination, and because now we are in the semi-final stage, a wrong step may cause India the match. So I think the planning needs to be effective, the selection needs to be very good, and the right person needs to be appointed at the right place. That is the three hours of the management, and I'm sure India knows it very well, which will be the team combination. And 5th March will be the day to observe who is going to come to the finals on March 8th. And I'm sure, as an avid fan of Indians, my full support to the Indians, and may the better team will win. But as far as I'm concerned, India has an edge over England in certain areas, and if they do well, and I'm sure India will go into the finals. Whether you bat first or you bat second, that is immaterial. Your performance on that day is very, very important. How you fare. So in this connection, we need to have all the players need to be very confident, and they should feel themselves strong, and they should also feel that we are here and we are the champions. That motivation, self motivation should be there for everyone. And with this kind of self motivation, I'm sure India will do the wonders and India is going to win the match. And please try to comment, give your comment on this my channel, and also please subscribe it. I need good subscribers so that I am also trying to go ahead, focus on many important issues, particularly on education, on sports, on science and fiction. And with your support, definitely I'm going to do well. And I wish all of you to please support my channel, subscribe it, and give your valuable comments. I think you like this video, and thank you very much. And let us wait for March 5th, and we'll see on that day again. I will make the video, and I hope you all will again meet and discuss the aftermath of March 5th. Jai Hind.